Professor James Gates retired from the University of Maryland in 2017, but not before making a pretty big impact within the scientific community. Let's hear what he has to say about the nature of our physical reality.
So where has this pursuit taken you?
Oh my God.
Where have you landed?
Why would you ask that?
I'm asking you that here and now. It's New York City. It's March 7th.
Well, partly it's taken to these very strange images that are behind your head right now. These are pictures of equations. I've been, for the last 15 years, trying to answer the kinds of questions that my colleagues here have been raising. And what I've come to understand is that there are these incredible pictures that contain all the information of a set of equations that are related to string theory. And it's even more bizarre than that, because when you then try to understand these pictures, you find out that buried in them are computer codes, just like the type that you find in a browser when you go surf the web. And so I'm left with the puzzle of trying to figure out whether I live in the matrix or not.
Wait, you're blowing my mind at this moment. So you're saying, are you saying your attempt to understand the fundamental operations of nature leads you to a set of equations that are indistinguishable from the equations that drive search engines and browsers on our computers?
That is correct. So,
wait, I have to just be silent for a minute here. So you're saying as you dig deeper, you find computer code writ in the fabric of the cosmos?
Into the equations that we want to use to describe the cosmos, yes.
Computer code.
Computer code, strings of bits of ones and zeros.
It's not just sort of resembles computer code, you're saying it is computer code.
It's not even just is computer code, it's a special kind of computer code that was invented by a scientist named Claude Shannon in the 1940s. That's what we find very, very deeply inside the equations that occur in string theory, and in general in systems that we could say are supersymmetric.
Okay. Time to go home, I think. Where are we going to go? So are you saying we are all just, there's some entity that programmed the universe and we're just expressions of their code?
Well, I didn't say that. Some of those
like the Matrix? That's what you said.
Some of those codes are showing on the screen behind you right now. They don't look like codes, but these pictures, which we call adinkras, are graphical representations of sets of equations that are based on codes. So this is, in fact, to answer your question more directly, I have in my life come to a very strange place because I never expected that the movie The Matrix might be an accurate representation of the place in which I live.
While Professor Gates does not openly acknowledge that we live in a simulation, it's the only conclusion that can be drawn if computer code underlies our physical universe. Professor Gates' information is consistent with MIT professor Seth Lloyd's information. Professor Lloyd regards the universe as a giant quantum computer. Let's listen to Dr. Lloyd describe this concept in his own words.
Yeah, well, so I've argued that the universe is effectively a quantum computer. In fact, not even effectively, actually is a quantum computer. And actually, this is something, in some sense, it shouldn't be controversial because, first of all, we know that the laws of physics support computation. We know this, we don't have to prove it because I actually possess a computer, right? And then we actually also know that the laws of physics support quantum computation, so computation at the most microscopic level performed by elementary particles. And again, I don't have to prove it because I own a quantum computer, right? And here at IQC, you have vast laboratory space chock full of quantum computers. So, the fact that the universe at bottom is processing information, computing in a uniquely quantum mechanical way is in some sense uncontroversial. Though, when I make this argument, it always seems to cause controversy, so I don't know why this is so. But
couple that with the complexity and geometry found all around us within nature, and it becomes clear that we live in a calculated